Text me and I'll text you back.
Text me and I'll text you back.
Text me then I'll text you back.
You text me then I'll text you back.
Text me then I'll text you back.
TikTok, you don't stop.
I will help you make your paper stack.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now?
205-964-52439.
Yep.
205-964-52439. You know.
Good evening, and we're in here. Been a few days since we've done a live stream. Welcome to Flippinar 246. Adria and I are here. Renikia should be back next week. Today's topic is why are you not wholesaling? I ain't even set up the other stuff. Why you are not wholesaling? Why are you not making money wholesaling real estate? That's today's topic. Yeah. Okay. Boom. All right. So if you want to join us on the live stream, text the word Gator to the number 205-964-5243, and we'll get you on the live stream. So make sure you like and share this. Make sure you do this. Subscribe to the channel by selecting this button here. Once you subscribe to the channel, tap the little bell, select all, so you now are alerted whenever we upload new videos like this one and when we go live daily. Boom. Over to you, AP.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us on this Thursday evening. Hopefully you all had a wonderful holiday weekend, shopping, eating, all of that good stuff, and are ready to jump back into investing in real estate creatively, specifically with wholesaling, using little to no cash or credit of your own. So as I mentioned,
real quick, if you text Gator here in the last few seconds, I don't think nobody has. I just put the link up, so we're good. But go ahead, though.
Okay. As Ty just mentioned, text the word Gator, Gator, and you can join us live, get bumped to the front of the line, ask your question along with any follow-up questions that you may have. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see you. Just make sure you follow the link that comes within that text. Okay, so how it works, if you don't know, you post the questions, I'll read the questions, and Ty will answer the question. So go ahead and start lining those questions up in the chat. Want to give a shout out to those who have joined us so far. So Jorge, I see you. Toya Chanel, the rich auntie, Antoine Flack, and I see you guys over there on Instagram and TikTok as well. Anton says, what's up, Ty? That flipping girl, thank you for joining. Passion Prism 2-player. This is me taking action. Oh, I like that name. Okay, I see you all there. Go ahead and post questions over there as well. We're going to jump right into this thing and keep it moving. Jorge says, are mobile homes good to wholesale?
Are mobile homes good to wholesale? Well, the thing is about mobile homes is, the first question is, does land come with the property? Is that a part of the equation? If so, then there's an opportunity to wholesale the mobile home and the land. Now, if the mobile home has to be moved, then it's more like a automobile play, because now, with mobile homes, you don't have to have a closing per se to do a mobile home deal. It's just transact like you would with an automobile. It's really like that simple. As far as doing a mobile home deal. But one of the issues is coming up with a value for it. And then if it has to be moved, that's an expense in itself. That's an expense in itself that may cost more than the mobile home. So that's the only thing about it. So to get a value, one of the quick things you could possibly do, reach out to mobile home dealers in the area and see if they would buy what they would pay for that mobile home. You'll need to know the year it was built, the manufacturer, the size of it, maybe obviously the condition, beds and bath or whatever. And then they'll tell you what they'll pay for it, and then you'll know what you need to pay for it. So, but to answer the question, it's possible, but it's quote unquote wholesaling it the land needs to come with it, because now you have to go through an actual closing, which that makes it easier for you to wholesale at that point, because the contract really won't make a difference if the property has to be moved, if the mobile home has to be moved.
Okay. Thank you for answering that. So, let's see here. Bozy, thank you for joining us. James, Craft My Loyalty. Reggie, Ramses, thank you. Appreciate that. And Jorge says, got it. I'm new, just researching around. And thank you for responding. So JB7793 on TikTok says, how can I start flipping with 10 grand?
Whoa, with 10 grand. Well, flipping per se, which wholesaling is a form of flipping, and that's what we're here to talk about mainly. 10 grand is a serious war chest that gives you a real start. You really probably wouldn't have to spend about 1,000 of that to do your first deal, and the other 9,000 to just keep on and let the business feed itself at that point. So it boils down to what forms of marketing do you want to use to generate leads. Now, in my opinion, the best thing going right now is text messaging. And I just recently did a new video. I had to re-upload it because I had to when I was doing the demo, I was showing people's addresses and phone numbers and everything, and YouTube took the video down. What it had 3,300 plus views on it at that point, and they took it down. Somebody let me know, hey, they took this video down. Cause it wasn't even 2 weeks old or whatever. So I went back and edited it today and blurred out all of that information. So hopefully it'll stay up now or whatever. So but yeah, to answer the question, so you want to try to put a text messaging campaign together, and if you want to learn how to do that, text the word text to 205-964-5243. That very video is a tutorial on how to put that together, because at the end of the day, it's all about generating leads. And so just think about it. As far as with text messaging, you read all of your texts, whether you know the person or not. So here's the, just text the word text to watch that particular video, and then follow the instructions in there. That'll get you going, set up and use what we use on a daily basis to target land, self-storage, and houses at this point. So there you go.
All right. Thank you for answering that. Let's see here. From _wholesale_flipman, will you be in Arizona for the triple digit flip premiere? Heard you might be. I saw you at the last one.
Oh man. Why? When I text Jamil on Thanksgiving, he replied back, told me about it, and that was just too short notice for me or whatever. I have to have my mind set on trips like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I have to build up to it or whatever. So to answer your question, there's something I don't know. Cause what is Saturday, I think. So yeah, to answer the question, I won't be there. I won't be there.
Okay.
I won't be there.
All right. Reggie, I saw you down there. When I say down there, because you're at the bottom of my screen. I see your profile picture now. As soon as I see you come back on, I will bring you on so you can ask your question and any follow-up questions. So I'll be waiting. So the next question is going to come from James, and the question is, if you do prop stream, do you need text to flip also?
Well, if you're going to do text messaging, then yes, I don't say you need it. Also, you can really get rid of prop stream in that sense, because batch does pretty much everything that prop stream does. It's just the text messaging is there also, which prop stream doesn't have. So, I'm strongly recommending the text messaging. So I'm just letting you know. Now I use both, because just for me now, not saying one is better than other, but I'm more comfortable with being able to comp properties and research properties through prop. Now, I know everybody can't afford to do both or whatever, but if you can, so be it or whatever. But, I'm used to being able to go just back and forth, use both of them just all day or whatever. So I like PropStream's app too when I'm out researching properties. I'm out in the field and just being able to identify properties there. So it's a give and take on both, you know.
Okay. Thank you for answering that. Reggie, you disappeared on me. Come back. Come back. Hey, guys, if you want to join us live, text that word Gator, Gator, to the number 205-964-5243. You'll receive a text message with the link. Follow that link and you will be on. We would love to have you join us. So, Reggie, I need a little extra help with the contracts. I made $10,000 last week without a contract. With a little extra help in teaching, I would be dangerous. So, Reggie, if you join us, you can give a little bit more insight to what help you need with the contracts. Yeah, so let's see here.
Well, this video here, I just seen the card. So this video right here, it's going to break down how you put the contract together for sellers and buyers, and how to get it signed, you know, in a matter of clicks. So it's all there on the contract.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's see here. Toya Chanel, which is the rich auntie.
The rich auntie, that's what's happening.
What is the best multi-dollar?
Multi-dollar?
Multi-dollar.
For cold calling, what we use when that's done around here is, I got a card for that too. Where is it? Where is she? Where are you, darling? Text the word dollar, and this will answer your question. Text the word dialer to the number. What is the number? My niece, my sister, for some reason, I have no idea, she loves to watch on YouTube African movies. I mean, well, like sitcoms, or what they would consider a sitcom, or a soap opera or a movie. And so, you know, like a lot of times the kids will do what you do. They eat what you eat, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And so my niece, well, she's 11 or 12, and she's real funny, like. And so I wasn't expecting it. You know, they know I can't stand, you know, why. I think they're just like, why, or whatever. And so she come in my mom's house when I was at home, and she just rubbed one of the like a coffee table or something, and says, "Is this dust in my house?"
Oh my God.
So they let me know that, you know, and the way it's portrayed in those films or whatever is that African men, you know, they don't want them to do but cook, clean, and you know, the bourgeois. Is this dust in my house?
Yeah, it is. All right, Reggie, you ready?
Get it.
There you go. How you doing?
Okay, hey, I'm good. How are y'all?
Oh, good. What about yourself?
Man, Flip, man, I got something. Man, look, I thought this was a joke. I tried this. I don't know anything about it, but I did what you said do. I got $10,000. I got $10,000 off my first deal, man. But I need a little extra help with the contracts, man.
All right. So explain how that $10,000 deal went down.
Okay. Really, with me marketing word of mouth, I have friends that are out, and they knew about me trying to get into the wholesaling, man. And one guy came back and told me that a lady had a house for $15,000, and I didn't use any kind of going in and look or nothing. I just seen that it was a tenant there, and it's a nice looking house on the outside, and I just took it and said, well, I know I can get $25,000 off of this. And so I went and told one of my motivated buyers about it, and he came over and looked at it, and he jumped on it, man, and it went from there.
Oh wow! Okay, wow,
yeah.
That's what's up. Okay,
man. Thanks to you.
So how did he just paid you outside the closing, or you got paid at the closing, or how it went?
Okay, so the seller agreed, which I knew her. She agreed to let me sell the house, and I went and told the guy about it, and brought him to the house to look at it, and him and her talked. And I agreed, since it wasn't costing me anything but leg work and a phone call and a little gas, man. I said, well, I'll pay the closing and all that, which it was about, I think about $300 or $400, man. And I think I ended about $200 or $300 because I ended up with 10-3.
Okay. What city
So,
is this in?
New Albany, Mississippi.
Oh, okay. So where's New Orleans? What is that close to?
It's off of I-22 west of Tupelo, Mississippi. It's the Elvis Presley birthplace.
Oh yeah. I've been to Tupelo for
right up the street from right up from Alabama, Birmingham.
Yeah. That's on the way to Memphis. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's happening, man. So yeah, well, number one, it's real. You made that bread by mistake.
Right.
The check still spins the same. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So this, like I say, this video, you text the word contract, and that's anyone. That video will break down how to use how to fill out the contract for sellers and for buyers, and how to get it signed electronically. So
okay, how can I hook up with you?
Of course, you've already you technically already done so. If you follow them from that it's all there for anyone.
Okay.
If you're talking about coaching, then obviously that's a different thing, but doesn't sound like you really need that, my man. You just need to maybe just freshen up on what the content that I have here, and just
yes, sir.
What they say, rinse and repeat, or how it's go, Adrian? That's how it's said. Yeah. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, just do the same thing over again.
Wash,
but
rinse, repeat.
In the future, though, you want to lock them up, though, because this was a good guy if he paid you. A lot of people will show some real colors if they have an opportunity to get out of paying someone $10,000, for a lead deal. So
I still can't believe it. But I watch you guys, I listen to you guys, man, and this is really my first time really getting involved in something like this, man. I was like, no, this ain't real. But now I see it's real.
Oh, it's definitely real. Real as the black skin, man. Face.
And it's easy.
I don't want to say that. Don't put that out there.
All right.
Some deals were easy. Yeah, some deals were easy.
Thanks to you.
All right. Well, I'm just a tool. You made it happen. You know what I'm saying?
God is good, man. God is good.
No question about that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, let us know your progress.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Have a good night.
All right.
Are you?
Yep.
All right, guys. You can join us just like Reggie did. Ask your question, any follow-up question, or even tell us your story. Congratulations, Reggie. Good job.
Is this dust in my house?
You know what? What we're not gonna do is keep talking about the dust. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's jump back into our questions. What's up, Shaq Smith from Westside D-Town, who's wholesaling 100% of the time? I love it. I love it. What you got going on, Shaq? What deals you closing? So Antoine says, other than driving for dollars, can we take action using Zillow and reach out to the FSBOs?
Okay, so the basic is saying, can you contact FSBOs, properties that are for sale by owner, if you didn't know what FSBO means, FSBO, on Zillow? Of course you can. But like any method of generating leads is going to boil down to numbers. Most people are not going to want to sell at a price that's going to work for you as a wholesale deal. So just already know that, no matter what form of marketing or lead generation you're doing. But the amount of people that will sell to you cheap enough is worth it. Most won't, but enough will. Hit that light. Yeah, most won't, but enough will. Is that too red? Oh, that's good.
It's good.
It ain't good here, though, is it? Is it good here?
Yeah, this one's a little, I can just shift it.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Is it something new you do?
Oh, we ain't did that since you've been here?
No, absolutely not.
Well, I think, what you think?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were you done answering the question?
Is this dust in my house?
Oh, gosh. Okay, so wholesale, how you do that? How you get sued for text messaging using batch?
Who getting sued? Who said that?
Wholesale underscore wholesale. Want to ask you where you're gonna be in Arizona?
Oh, I'm saying he said you will get sued.
No, he said he did.
He did get sued.
Hmm.
Who sued him?
I don't know.
I can't answer that question. I'd ask my man over at Bat, Jess and Elon. I think his name Elon.
Okay, so Flipman, just wanted to tell you you're inspiring and we all love you, brother. Please keep being awesome. And are you using Privy? It's amazing. Would love to watch videos with you using it.
Yeah, we have videos with Benson, one of the founders over there at Privy. We have videos on my channel. If you text MLS, you should see one of those trainings. Text MLS to 205-964-5243.
Okay. Thank you for answering that.
In my house.
Oh. Gator Gang, Akili the Great. You're right. Jovi, let me ask this one question and I'll be right to you. Okay. Let's see. How do you find investors to buy from you to close the deal?
How do you find investors, aka cash buyers, to take your properties off your hands? A lot of ways to go about it. Some people do it strictly through networking. Through Facebook is a very, very powerful tool that can be leveraged into networking, into great relationships with buyers literally all over the country. A lot of that's done through networking with other wholesalers also when you're dealing with trying to build a quote unquote relationships with potential wholesalers. A lot of times that'll bleed over into actual buyers. Now, having great deals and marketing those deals in places like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist still works. Putting signs out in the area, advertising a particular property, that still works and great. And it can work and be very fruitful to you as far as producing potential buyers for your deals. You can go to you can go to auctions and network with individuals there because they're normally they're gonna have to have cash when they're doing those. So the reason that they're at that auction in most cases is because they're trying to find great real estate deals. They normally don't care where it comes from. So that's an opportunity to network with individuals there. When you're out driving for dollars looking for deals, you should also be paying attention to properties that are apparently or obviously being renovated. A dumpster in front of the house is a dead giveaway in most cases that it's a renovation going on. So what you want to do is get out and introduce yourself, and whether the investor is there or just the people that are doing the work there, normally you're going to get a good reception. And you may can get their number if the investor is there from the workers there, or pass your number along. So you just let them know, hey, you're going to have more houses in the area. It's a win-win for everybody, obviously, for the investor to make more money because he found another deal. And for the people that are doing the contracting work there, they have more properties to work on in the future. So those are some of the ways that you can also leverage through real estate agents. This video right here, if you text the word buyers to the number, that's an opportunity to partner, to leverage real estate agents because they deal with a lot of investors also.
All right. Thank you for answering that. Jovi, how you doing today?
What's going on, Uncle Flip and fam?
What's happening, man?
Been a while.
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Not much. I just got the text saying you was on. Want to chat it up with you.
Okay.
Maybe share my recent success since my deal back in May.
Okay.
I think I hit you. I think I told you about that one. I got my first deal in less than 30 days and all that. But yeah, that was back in May.
ain't been watching you in a while. Been on this grind, bro. Hey, like you telling everybody, it ain't easy. It's simple. It's simple,
It's
but
simple.
it ain't easy.
It ain't easy. Don't confuse simple
It
with
is
being
not easy. But
Yeah.
I love it though. I love it. I'm so glad I came across your videos earlier this year, man. I'm telling you, since my first deal back in May, well, I started taking action back in April off your following your videos. Got my first deal, closed my first deal in May 3rd for 7,000. Still a
Oh,
rookie.
yes, sir.
And then you know, since then, I done had a couple of contracts. I locked up 3 contracts after that, but all of them fell off, man. That thing had me hurting for a while. Only because I had them locked up too high, simply put. I
Yeah.
was you know, I got too focused on trying to help these sellers and stuff like that. So I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna get you, you know. But I had to reevaluate some stuff and do a whole little mindset change. I ain't 100% yet. But I'm getting there with the whole mindset, because that's another thing too. This whole business, it requires a different mindset.
What city you in?
In High Point, Tasia Town, Fantasia Town.
That's what's happening. That's
Yeah,
what's
here in North Carolina. But I have successfully closed 2 deals since. So I hit my first one. Got that base hit on first when I struck out 3 times. Reevaluated some stuff. What I did, a little tip, like you was just saying, like when you out and you seeing stuff, what I've been doing is like these new developments, like these folks that been building these new houses and stuff. I've been reaching out to the construction crews, and the construction crews put me in touch with the guy they working for. So that's another little, as far as like finding buyers and stuff like that, like serious cash buyers. Like that's a tip for everybody watching. Y'all see somebody y'all see these people building these new houses and stuff. Hey, get out the car. Hey, how you introduce yourself? Let them know what your intentions are. But yeah, networking, man. It's all about getting out here and talking to these people, talking to buyers, talking to sellers, talking to construction crews. Like my whole thing is, if a person got a profession in real estate in any kind of way, electrician, plumbers, you know, roofing companies, the landscapers, if they involved in real estate some kind of way, like I'm talking to these people and getting to know them and making sure they know me, and letting them know what my intentions are, and breaking it down to them how we all can make money together. But
all right, cool. Well, hey man, hey, yeah, join us again, man, and let us know what you got going there in High Point.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I done got lost here in Walmart talking to you. But yeah, I just want to check in with you, let you know how things been going. Y'all take it easy, man. Good. Nice to know you still doing your thing, man.
All right, no problem, man.
Likewise.
Glad to hear back from you, Joey.
All right.
For
Good
sure.
luck, Joey.
Yes,
Good
man.
All right. Thank you, Joey, for jumping on. Riley, I see you. Let's get you on. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. How are y'all doing?
All right.
Thank you.
How's it going, Mr. Howell?
I'm doing good, brother. You ain't got to call me mister. I'm a working man like the rest of everybody else on this thing, trying to get a nut, brother. That's all. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I've been going through the training and watching your videos and stuff, and I read the ebook. That's awesome. I'm thinking about go ahead and get some what you call them things, bro? Them signs.
Oh,
Bandit sign.
bandit
Yeah, get
sign.
some bandit signs. There's a few places in the neighborhoods I can put them out, and might even sell our ATM business, bro. It ain't doing what it needs to do, and that'll bring quite a stack of dollars in, and I can use that for marketing and stuff. But
Okay.
I'm in a group in Facebook, and there's hers ATM owners in there, and I've got a route that I'm wanting to sell. I'll get rid of that, get that off my chest, and focus more. That way, I ain't got the DoorDash and Uber Eats so much. That's what I was doing
Hey,
before when I
some of
left.
those,
So,
hey, some of those ATM buyers, investors or business owners, some of those could be potential buyers for
yeah.
your real estate deals. You know.
Oh,
So,
exactly. I know that. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Yes,
got some guys in it. We got involved in like in April. We got 5. That's all we have is 5 out.
okay.
And got 4 in hair salon / barber shops and 1 in a bar room. So they got to be worth something. I'm gonna get in that group and just think of something sweet to say and say it's up for sale. If you want the machines, you got to get them out. If you want to route that X amount of dollars, this is what I want. Blah blah blah, and see what happens. Because it'd be easier to sell it to somebody that already has an ATM LLC, because that's not easy to get. A lot of banks don't want you having that. Until you try to go to a bank and get one. Matter of fact, I tried to get an LLC through Navy Federal, and they said, "No, you'll be competition with us." I said, "You believe I'm gonna be competition for you?" But they didn't do it. But anyway, I'm excited, brother. I'm not procrastinating. I got a lot on my plate, and I'm just I just got through eating a plate full of Yardbird, coleslaw, and mashed potatoes and gravy from Church Fried Chicken.
Oh,
I stopped after my last
you still at,
delivery at Churches and got us something to bring home for me and Mama to eat. But yeah, I'm not even worried about it, dude. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do first. I do know how to run my mouth. I'm just like the old boy there was just, and no offense to you, my brother. I just say old boy to everybody. The old boy that was just talking in Walmart. I'm just like him. Brother, if I look at you and smile and you smile back, we finna talk. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. We're gonna talk. And
I heard that, man. Hey, that's a powerful skill that can be leveraged into a lot of money.
I move a lot of product too, bro. Hair care products. I don't just cut hair. If you got hair on your head, if you don't got hair on your head, you got a scalp, and you need to take care of that scalp. And that owner, he is freaking out. He man, you moving product. He said, "I'm gonna bring you over to Prairieville. That's another town just close to Baton Rouge." He said, "And I'm gonna pay you extra. You need to get those women over there motivated to move product." Man, I got product sitting on the shelves. I said, all they got to do is talk to people. Anyway, so I'm excited, brother, and my mind's in all kind of different directions, and I'm just trying to.
You're an entrepreneur / hustler. You're gonna be just fine.
I know that, brother. Yeah, I'm itching, bro. I want that first 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your 25. You just hold my hand, brother. I'm gonna cut you loose one day. I'm gonna cut you loose one day, but I'm gonna stick to you like Gorilla Glue for a while. Yeah, that stuff sticks. Gorilla Glue. Yeah. That's stronger than super glue.
Gorilla Glue?
Yeah. I'm talking to Ty. They having a live right now. They brought me.
Who does the embroidery?
And what's the young lady's name?
Adria.
She
just asked you a question. She just asked you a question. She said, "Who's doing the embroidery?"
Oh, my wife does sewing and alteration.
I don't do embroidery though. I don't want to put the money into a machine to do that.
No, but she does.
I just saw the spools back there, and I was
like,
she does.
She does a lot of sewing and alterations.
$120 worth to do right now.
Yeah, $120 made today. She got to do. She used to have 21 cleaners. She said, "Can you get me some more work?" I said, "Can I get you some more work?" So I just went out and started hustling cleaners, and
oh wow,
got her 21 cleaners. She had to hire 4 employees, and she had enough of that. Then I went to and got her some men's clothing stores and bridal shops and all that.
But then you went to Afghanistan and I quit.
I got activated to go to war. But anyway, I've been around, brother, and I'm 63 years young. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel like. I feel good, brother. I ain't ugly. I'm like you. I see my ugly mug, but I ain't ugly, brother. You ain't either. It is what it is. We looking good at our age, brother. You know, and I thank the good Lord for that. But
Oh,
yeah, I'm excited, and I hope that I'm an inspiration to whoever's watching this webinar right now. And just be brave. Go out there and be scared to death and talk to people. If they don't smile back, he ain't the one you want, or he or she ain't the one you want to talk to anyway. You know, just laugh it off and go on to the next one. Next somewhere somebody will. You know,
oh yeah.
and but I tell you
All
what,
right.
after I cut somebody's hair, I own them, so to speak. They don't go nowhere else. You know, they do not go anywhere else. And I'm good at that, and I'm good at talking to people, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
shut up now and let you have the floor, brother.
All right, man. Please join us again. You know, we'll be talking. You know, you locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
all right. But just continue to watch us and just hit me up.
Yeah, I appreciate you hitting me up about this live too, bro. I thought I had missed it. You know,
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. Thanks, man.
All right,
No
worries.
problem, Riley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
All
good
right.
meeting you too, young lady.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, I like him. He has a
Oh,
great
yeah.
personality.
Riley's a student. He's a wholesale accelerator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Let me take a few questions. Then Fred Reed, we're gonna get you on. So on one of your old videos, this is from Schmo. I believe you said commercial properties can be wholesaled even if they are listed. I found an industrial loading dock and I want to take action. So is that the case?
Well, yeah, it can be. And the way I do it, it just depends on what it is. But being listed already makes it more difficult in most cases. But you know, you find plenty of stuff for sale. What makes that special? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can. What makes it special is the question. You know, you found an industrial load, but what makes it a great deal? There's plenty of stuff out there for sale at full price. Investors that you're trying to wholesale, they want you to bring them something that's a great deal. Great deals don't last but a day. Now, I'm not saying you can't negotiate something into a great deal, but you know, what makes this special?
Okay, gotcha. So Anton, what closing attorney or title company is a wholesaler friendly in the Kissimmee, Florida area? Do you know, or like how can Anton find out?
Oh, I have no idea. No idea. What is this dust in my house? But yeah, I have I have no idea. But what you can do is you can go to my wholesaler real estate group and ask the question: what title company, what closing attorneys are wholesaler friendly in XYZ city in Kissimmee, Florida. So there you go.
Okay. Good luck on that, Shaq. You say you sending one to the title company tomorrow, a 5-unit apartment building. Make sure you follow up and let me know. Okay. Let's see here. Keep doing your thing, Flipman. You're a real estate guru and how you help people out. I have your hotline support text number. I just have to buy me a notebook computer to find the homes. There you go. You're getting started. Dora Pig. Dora want no pig. Oh my gosh. And then the emoji, that's the little profile pic. That is so cute. It's the pig that's got Dora hair. Okay. I need money by Christmas and I'm in New Jersey. The houses here are way more than they are down south. Doesn't matter though, right?
What they said now?
I need money by Christmas and I'm in New Jersey. The houses here are way more than they are down south.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. The reason houses can sell for more than they are down south is because people can afford it. But people still die in where?
New Jersey.
People still die in New Jersey. Motivated seller, possible motivated seller. People still get divorced in New Jersey. Possible motivated seller. People still lose their jobs or income. Possible motivated seller. You're still going to have tired landlords. Possible motivated seller. Point is, life, the same issues people have in Birmingham, Alabama, the same people have, the people in Newark, New Jersey have the same issues, which creates motivated sellers. Your job as a wholesaler is making sure you're doing an effective job on a daily basis of letting people know that own real estate that you exist, and the numbers just play out.
Okay. So Casaping, hey, thank you for joining
do the-
us.
You would do the exact same thing I do in Birmingham, and just your checks would be bigger because houses do sell for more.
Don't do it.
And in that order.
Casapine, thank you for posting your question in the chat and being here this Thursday. They want to know, is it okay to comp using Zillow? I had some issues recently with investors saying my ARV is completely off. Should I stick to PropStream only?
They said they tried to comp using Zillow.
Yes.
Okay, so well, you just have to know what you're looking for when you're using Zillow. Zillow doesn't make it easy to show the distance of properties from one property to the next, and that's one of the biggest factors. It's how can I tell a $1 billion company what to do? But it's a few things that they could do, and I guess that's not their goal to make it easy for investors to use it as a tool to analyze deals. I don't think that's part of their mission. So it may take a little bit more grunt work, because whenever you're trying to compare a particular property on Zillow to your property as a sold property to come up with an ARV, meaning you're trying to do a do-it-yourself appraisal, basically. That distance is one of the things. Now you can see when a property has sold as far as time frame, but they still don't really make that easy a lot of times either, or whatever. So it's like it's just a little more grunt work, but it's free. So what you get with free, you have to give and take on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
So that's the other thing on it now. Now, it is easier, in my opinion, to comp in PropStream, but it's not free. But in my opinion, it's worth it. If you're serious about this and it's in your budget, it's a no-brainer to have. You got to have that, because you have all of that data and information at your fingertips that can make you a ridiculous amount of money. So you choose.
Okay. Thank you for answering that question there. All right, Fred, how you doing tonight?
What up, Flip? How y'all doing?
Good.
Super tight, man. What's happening?
Super tight. How you doing, man? I had a little issue. I locked up a property. And I think I locked it up too high. I think I locked it up too high. And yes, I was trying to see if you could help me with the comps. I know I make you work all the time when I get on here, but I just been needing help with the comping.
All right, give me a second here.
Wake up.
I'm up, man. Let me pull this up. Give this a second to load.
Oliver Blakely. So it's wholesaling real estate with the Flipman on Facebook. Over 60,000, might be 70 now. Over 60,000 users there. Of course, all of them are active, but you have a lot of people in there that can probably answer some questions that you may have locally for you or can partner with.
All right, so let's see here. Okay, what's the address?
It's 2343 Rigsby Avenue. It's RIGSBY Avenue, and the zip code is
All right. Instagram and TikTok. If you want to go back and see this comp, you can go to the YouTube replay about 44 minutes in, and you can check this out. This may help you out. So just look at a little history of it. Of course, this is Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see these. So I'm just, what's the recent transaction back in 2018? All right. So let's look at this. So I'm going to blow this up and then minimize it back down. I only showed two comps here. What's the square footage on this house? It's 1161. Okay, so we got a lot of comps in here, but where are they? Where are they?
That's my head too. It showed like two.
Looks like that's a subdivision or something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise this square footage to see if it pulls in any more data, and it doesn't. This is odd here. Is this a house?
Yeah, it's a it's a house.
Well, what do you got on the contract for before I go into
I had locked it up for like 86,000, but I had something to a buyer, and the buyer said that it was a high flood zone area.
Well, yeah, that's the thing that I'm looking at here. Let's see if that, let's look at that. See if he's telling the truth. All right, so I'm gonna look at land vision here. It'll give me some flood zone info.
Because he did it.
Yeah, he's right. That blue there, that means it's a flood zone. Now, if you're in Florida, it doesn't matter. Everything's a flood zone, so it's no big deal. But in Texas, it's a big deal, right? Especially if you're not on, down in Houston or on the coast or anything, which San Antonio isn't, I don't think. So that's why you probably don't see a lot of activity. You notice here on this property, as far as there are no sales in here, right? I guess because it's on this whatever body of this creek is, it's probably causes to have floods often or whatever. So that appears to be what the issue is. So we can go back in time. Let's go back. So this is December 2020. So let's go back to 2020. Yeah, even back then, I don't show a lot of sales in this area right here, which is interesting. So what did he say? How cheap would it have to be?
Well, he told me that he could pay 50 for it. They just wanted to buy it. And I was like, ooh. I was like, that's kind of low. So, and the lady, she had a lot of squatters inside of the property, and she just got them removed because they was living in there for like a year and a half. And they left a lot of trash, and it's real nasty inside. I can say that. But
yeah, older house too.
1952, I believe.
Yeah. So just as your market is spoken, man. Just not cheap enough, or whatever. So what do you got? You say you got in the contract for 80 something?
86. I did the comps wrong, and I was like, damn, I think I locked it up too high. But the lady. The owner is motivated because she don't want the property because she's in Houston, and the property is just there, and people be breaking in and living in there for free. So she just want to get rid of it.
Okay, I think this is like
it's like a country side of town.
Yeah, it's like a little arena. She was looking at the Texas flag from above right here. That's like some type of arena there or something, like maybe for horses or something.
Yeah.
Cowboy. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, so so it's at the end of the day, it's just not being cheap. How have you been marketing the property?
Facebook groups. I've been going on PropStream. I've been just skip tracing the cold calling the cash buyers that got like recent properties that they bought. Because I can pretty much see where they buying at. So I just pretty much skip trace and call them. Sometimes they don't answer. And then sometimes it's not what they're looking for. So I'm just looking for the right buyer. So I just got to come down lower though. That's my problem, I believe.
Yeah, you got to get her to go down lower, man. Also try, it just needs to be cheaper. That flood zone is probably killing the deal greatly. No, there's no activity in there. So that's a huge sign right there that you don't see any sales activity really close to it. So. Yeah.
Okay. So I was thinking about. I mean, I believe I can get it to 50, but I'm trying to make sure that I can make my profit in it too. So That's why I was.
Well, yeah, obviously you want to make some money on it, but I try to get it maybe 45, and you make 2-3 grand on it. Hey, what's half a zero?
Right. Right.
Yep.
Right. I guess I go from there, man. Thank you, Flip.
All right, no problem at all, man. Thanks for joining us.
All right, have
Yes,
a good
sir.
night.
Oh, you too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're making headway. Mr. Riley told me to tell you, Flip, that one of his hair clients came and got a haircut and approved him placing bandit signs throughout the city of Hammond.
Okay. All right, cool.
And he could approve it because he was the city manager.
Oh, okay. All right, that's what's happening.
Go throw them signs up. Go put them up.
Oh, yeah.
Put them up. All right, Victor Negron. Hey, how are you doing?
You
Hi guys, good afternoon. Oh, good evening, man. Sorry, I've been working all day.
Yeah. Hey, Vic, over James. He's been waiting a minute.
Hold on.
You guys okay? Yeah, by all means.
Hey, James, my bad.
Hey, no problem. How y'all doing?
Oh,
we're well. How are you?
Doing well. I have a question for you, Flip, man. First of all, we got some history way back in 2016. I brought you in on a deal that was a house was worth $2.4 million. I'm not sure if you even remember that. But we couldn't get that thing closed. We both each side was gonna walk away with $500,000 on the table in the pocket. So that's the first history. That was back in 2016. I'm not sure if you can recall that a long time ago, but
I don't remember that one, but yeah. Where was it located?
But no, it was located in Nashville, Tennessee. It was 714 Hillwood Boulevard, man. I still remember that deal. I fell in love with the deal, which was a number one mistake. And because it didn't close, man, I put it down and I hadn't touched it for I don't know. I ain't touched wholesaling for a long time after that, man. They had me in my room. They had me in my room sick for about 2 days, man. I wasn't doing nothing but just moping and crying, dude. Cause you know what I'm saying, those money have been a little life changer, dude. But I did the number one mistake and fell in love with the deal. But what I'm on here to ask you is some things have happened in my life which made a big change for me. I had a motor scooter accident and now I'm paralyzed. So I'm not able to get out and research the homes, drive for dollars, do the bandit sides and things like that. So my question is to you, what's the best advice you would give me as far as where I can pick up from now, virtual wholesaling? What can I do? Because I don't have anybody for boots on the ground or anything like that. So what would be your advice? Where to start out? Prop stream, text to flip, anything that you can give me.
Well, what your current? I'm sorry to hear about the situation, but with your I seen you just grab your face, so I guess you can. You know what I'm saying? You can use.
Yeah. I got mobility and stuff like that. I can even, get out and about, but I don't have a vehicle to, to drive for dollars, and I cannot get into the houses now like I used to.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So long as you can use a laptop PC, obviously you got internet service. You're watching this or whatever. So that's the main thing. So I recommend leveraging. You're in Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, so
booming hot city.
Yeah. I recommend leveraging text messaging then as an option to generate leads. If you find a deal, I got a real good connect there that can move them. If you can find the deals in Nashville, so
okay.
Like with most cities, I'm gonna have somebody that that can make stuff happen, or multiple people in a lot of cases. So don't worry about that part of it. So if you can find the deals, and in my opinion, that's the most effective way of doing it. And you can literally get going in the same day. Now, it's a little, I guess it just depends, but it's going to cost you a few $100s to get up and going, but it's going to be more than worth it if it's in your budget. Now, that's not the case, and you don't have that option. Now, one of my students in the Wholesale Accelerator group that we meet on Tuesdays, like she's just really been killing it here recently just by simply networking. It hadn't cost her anything. And she mixes it up in the Facebook groups. First, she met up some buyers, maybe 4 or 5 of them. And then she just started just reaching out to as many wholesalers as she could to see if she can help move their properties, because believe it or not, some wholesalers can actually find the deal but have no clue on what to do with it once they do get the deal. All right. And so, so that's a free way of doing it, just by simply networking through all the social media out there, mainly Facebook. So those are 2 methods, a free method and a paid method that you could start generating some activity. Find a deal and we'll be able to move it.
With the paid method, you talking about text to flip?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and just go that avenue and see how much that's running, right?
Yeah. If you where is it? Yeah, if you watch the recent video, I had to re-upload it because YouTube took it down because I was stupid enough to show people's phone numbers. And so text that. I had to re-upload it today, and that video will break everything down on how to use the service and how to access it.
Hey man, that's wonderful advice. I really appreciate you, man. And another thing, man, I started this thing just like you, man, back in 2002. Carlton Sheets. Bought his course, didn't get to work the course because I ended up going into the military. But yeah, man, started just like you.
Oh, that's what's happening, man. Yeah, that's a friend of mine actually got me interested somewhat, and Carlton took it to the next level, and Ron LeGrand filled in the
Ron LeGrand, yeah.
So, but yeah, it's real.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate your advice, man. Thank you so much.
No problem at all, man. Please join us again.
All right, have a good night.
You have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Victor. Hey.
Good evening. How you guys doing?
Oh, super tight. What about yourself?
It's all good. It's been a long day, but it's been pretty fun. Just looking at houses and comping. I just need help with a comp if you can. If not, understandable. I know. I'm kidding. I just got into a deal in Chicago, Illinois. And I don't know. Like, I wasn't very 100% sure. I don't know if I locked it in a little too high, so that's why I'm asking you. The asking price. Oh, I'm sorry. The address is.
Oh, you do want me to comp it, right?
Yeah, if you can, that'd be great.
All right. What's the address?
Address is 11312 South Edbrook, EDBROOKE Avenue.
Spell that again.
Sorry, Edbrook, South Edbrook. So EDBROOKE Avenue. It'll be Chicago, Illinois 60628.
All right. Okay, so just look at a recent transaction was back in 2019 for $39,000. Says pre-foreclosure details. That was way back in March, so I don't know what the deal is on that. They tried to list it 30 days. It failed at $60,000. All right, so what do you have in the contract for it? Or
So
what are you negotiating?
me and the person I talked about 85, because due to the pictures, it does need work on the floor, and then some of the cabinets are pretty outdated. So the kitchen needs to be updated in the floors. It doesn't have a garage. It's like parking, street parking. So that I took some of that as well. And but besides that, the majority, like the whole house, looks great.
All right, Instagram and TikTok. About 59 minutes in, I'm showing you how to comp this property. The other one really didn't work out for a couple of reasons, but this is going to be more in line on how to do it. So I like the map view here whenever I'm doing it. So ideally, you don't want to cross over these major streets if you don't have to. 15th Street and 11th Street. Actually, Wentworth, I think is how it's said, is pronounced. Our property is right here in the red. Number 2 is really only number 1 and number 2, maybe number 3. We'll look at those. So I'm looking at the MLS data here, and our property, 3 things we like to look at off the top is the year built, the lot square footage, and the square footage of the house itself. It's an 1895 build. The lot square footage, so we like to stay in a range of 5 years plus or minus if possible. So that's 1890 to
1900.
Yeah, 1900 to 1890 back ideally. And then the lot square footage, we like to stay in a range of 2,500 square feet plus or minus. And then on the square footage of the property itself, like to stay in a range of 20%, which it automatically does it for you right here in the default settings. All right. So number 1, 2, and 3, just look at those. Number 3 recently, well, it sold back in January, and this sold in July, and that sold in February. Number 4, let's look at it. It sold in April. Let me do this. Let me sort from low to high, because I like to see something that sold more recent. So number 6, where is it? So it's down here. It sold for $194. That was back in November, which was yesterday. It was a 1900 build. A lot of smaller, house is smaller, for $194. So let's look at the property itself. Let me see how it sold. Let me do this. See how it sold, and then the condition. Hopefully have some photos. Is this dust in my house? All right, so sold FHA. I like that. Sold at a 6.25%. All right, that interest rate has went up. So it's sold as FHA. So that they're pretty conservative on their appraisals and inspections. So I like that number of 194. So if we go by price per square foot, it's sold at $114.54, I think here. How do they arrive at that number? You divide the 1,700 into 194,710. It gives you that number. Why is that important? Our house is 1,800 square foot, and this property is 1,700 square feet. So to make that $100 square feet adjustment, you use the price per square foot. So I'll use the calculator here. 1,800 times 114. So that's $205. $200. So $205,000 would be the ARV. And again, what did you say you had in the contract for?
Yeah, 85.
85. Now on the surface, now it could be a deal. What's the condition of the property? Livable, not livable? What?
Livable, vacant.
Livable, vacant. So we go over to dealator.com, and we're going to open up two of these. So we're going to use the repair calculator, and we're going to use the deal calculator. All right. So when doing repairs, it's not set in stone, but it's a simple way to give you a good generalization as far as repair cost. If the property is livable, multiply the square footage times $25. If it's not livable, multiply the square footage times $40. And you can do here right there on the calculator. You can switch back and forth. Now you can manually change this also if you like. It doesn't just have to be set to 25 or 45. So livable times 1,800, we're right at, it's 45,000 exactly. So we said it was 200,000, 205 to be exact. 45 in repairs. So boom. You say you got in the contract for what, for 80?
85, yeah.
85, yeah. So you're in there. This should be something you can work with.
88. Okay.
The blue number is what he should have it under contract for or less. The black number is what he can put it back out to the cash buyer. So you can easily make 10 or 15 here, assuming my numbers are right.
Okay. That's literally, yeah, I just needed like reassurance because that's where like I was going for. But I'm like, did I do it too high, too low? 85 is great.
Boom. Make it
Thank
happen,
you
man.
Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it.
All right, no problem at all. No problem at all. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys. We still have.
We're rolling. Been rolling, ain't we?
Yeah, we've been rolling. We're gonna go ahead and take care of George Dora. I see your profile picture, but I do not see you. As soon as you show your face, I will bring you on with us. But George, you're up.
Oh,
how you doing, George?
George,
I'm
what's
good.
happening?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. What about yourself?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. First and foremost, I want to say, thank you for taking my call. So, yeah, I know you're a very busy man, but so I actually purchased the entire class, and yeah, I've been I found a few buyers, but when it comes to as far as looking for phone numbers for the homeowners, I've tried using different websites, and I'm trying to figure out what's the most effective website to use to find homeowners. So
Well, now they're going to be from free services out there. That's just basically a Google search away. One of the services that I use, you text the word skip. It's a more recent video that I did that shows you how to use one of the tools that we use to skip trace with. You can do single skips or larger quantities of skips. All right, larger batches of skips. Now, if you're just trying to do spot by spot, like I said, there are going to be some free services out there that they're pretty good as far as being free. You just have to have your expectation that maybe 50% of them are not going to be right or less or whatever. So, but it's free. So,
okay. As far as skip trace, are you saying on AppStream?
no, well, really, this is a demonstration that I'm doing on batch leads right here.
Oh, okay.
This shows you how to access it through skip to flip or whatever. So,
Okay. All right. Awesome. Cool. All right. We'll go ahead and write that down right now, and I will try that out. And I guess as far as you having your live streams, how often do you have them?
Well, here recently, this is the first one we've done. We did one Monday. Did we do it Monday? No, we didn't. I think the last time we did one was last Monday. No, not this Monday, but last Monday. Normally we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Really going to start to cut back probably to the end of the year here, trying to close out the year. I'm just actually doing some deals and stuff. So normally, but I'll send whenever we do them, I'll send out the text message to everybody that's on my text list, and you can do it. And then if you go to YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel, tap the little bell, select all. It'll automatically alert you when we go live or whenever I upload new videos. So,
okay, awesome. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I was trying to network with people in the Facebook group, and it just seems like no one's really active in the Facebook group. So,
yeah.
Any suggestions on that?
Well, I guess the main thing is obviously that Facebook group is there. They're going to be a lot more active in the local area that you may be targeting or whatever. So you want to try those also for sure.
Okay. Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. No problem at all, my man.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
All right. Last up, Miss Dora. How you doing?
Hello. I'm okay. How's everybody?
Well, great. Where are you live streaming from?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth. DFW. What's happening?
Well, I have a house. It's for sale, and I have not contacted the owner because they have it on Zillow. So I was trying to find out if I could possibly get the house for a subject to, even though it's on Zillow.
All right. Well, if is it listed or is for sale by owner?
No, it's listed.
Highly unlikely. Because now you got to deal with a real estate agent, and it's highly unlikely. That is not normally how you find subject twos through real estate agents. Not saying it's not possible, But in most cases, they're not even gonna know what you're talking about. Number one,
Right.
no, that's going to be very difficult to go that route. Normally, what a subject
Okay.
to is you dealing directly with the owner, right? And
Okay.
not always, but in most cases, they're in a somewhat of a financial distress situation with the property,
Mm-hmm.
and they're willing to do whatever. Normally, that's going to happen.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That helps.
No problem at all.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
evening. Yes,
Have a good
ma'am.
night.
All right. You too.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
So what's the topic?
Oh, so the topic today is why you're not making money wholesaling houses. All right. Now, there could be a lot of answers to that question. So I'll go through some of them. And these just going to be questions that you're going to have to ask yourself. Number one, what are you doing on a daily basis? Well, number one, have you educated yourself on the process, or have you just familiarized yourself with the process? Now, the education part of it can be solved very easily by consuming the content on my channel. I give it all away, so there's really no excuse on that front. So once you go to the content, you should figure out very soon that, hey, this boils down to, can I find a great deal or not? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If so, then you ask yourself, well, what am I doing to find great deals on a daily basis? Whether that's through networking, driving for dollars, text messaging, bandit signs, cold calling. What am I doing on a daily basis? All right. Do I understand when I'm negotiating with a seller what a great deal is or not? Have I really grasped that concept? All right. ARV, the formula, whatever. Have I really? So that's the next thing. And then you get to buyers and all that. But those are going to be some basic questions you're going to have to ask yourself to know if you really have a chance of actually succeeding at this. Number one, how'd you educate yourself? That's an easy fix. You just need to put the time in to make that happen through all the content that I literally give away. And I made it easy to access a set of my videos that someone put this together is through text to flip. I'm sorry. Text the letters VIP, V is in Victor, I is in intelligent, P is in prediction, to 205-964-5243, and I give it all away through that playlist. And then again, the next thing is the action. What are you doing to generate leads daily? Period. That's all it boils down to. Not saying it's easy, but that's what it boils down to. If you're just looking around on the internet or whatever, some people can do it that way. Most can't. It can become very frustrating doing it that way, right? But that's not the good thing about it. That's not the only way you could do this and do it at a high level. So ask yourself those questions is going to probably answer the topic for tonight. So with that being said, Adrian, we've been rolling really hard. Got started late, but we still put an hour and 13 minutes in. First time we've done something since the Monday before Thanksgiving. Appreciate Adrian joining us tonight and making this happen. Makes it so much easier for us to pull this off. If you didn't get your question answered, post it in the comment section of any video. And I answer those on a daily basis. Got some catching up on that to do, though, but I'm going to catch them up. Make sure the new video, it's really not a new video. I had to update it to hopefully stay compliant with YouTube, but very, very important, guys. You need to go into 2023 doing it this way. Everybody reads their text messages. Leverage that and make money with it. But there's a proper way of doing it. So that being said, we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash.